Welcome back to a brand new episode of Private Parts with me, Liv Bentley. This is the podcast where nothing is off limits. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us wherever it is that you get your podcasts. And you can watch each glorious episode on our YouTube, which is at Private Parts Pod. This week, we have got a very, very special guest. And by popular demand, it is Made in Chelsea's Emily Blackwell. This week, I don't know if we've got to drop the Made in Chelsea thing though, because it's like you're not on it anymore.
And neither are you. Like we said last time, that we're husbands.
You are.
Sorry, not you. You're up and coming.
But like my goal now in life is to, if I ever have an article written about me again, it's actually just Liv Bentley. Not
Made in Chelsea's. I know. Yeah, we were on it many moons ago. Gosh, like.
But will we forever have that name to us?
Yeah. Titled forever. Titled. But yeah, I can't believe I'm back, guys. Third time.
I know, what a little treat.
Can't get rid of it.
No, because you're a fan favourite.
Oh.
It's because everyone loves to know what you're up to. And I'm desperate to know if the Bridal has kicked in yet.
No.
What?
No, I've not kicked in. I'm still not Bridezilla. I'm still very, very, like, extremely type B bride, which is like... is this bizarre? Is this weird that I am like this? I don't know. I'm getting a little bit more panicky as the time is, it's closing and closing. The weeks
What's the biggest worry?
Biggest worry is the Mallorca wedding, and just like the fact that I obviously have a wedding planner, but everyone out there is quite relaxed. Yeah. I feel like planners and people out there, they don't get going until like 4 weeks before your wedding, really. I don't know. I've got a couple of friends weirdly getting married in Mallorca as well, the same year as me, the same summer as me. They've all had the same thing where like all the planners are quite laid back. I'm like, hello, respond to me. Is this normal that your planner is like not, I've had people message me saying, is your planner like responding to your messages? I'm like, well, yeah, there's a few days in between.
I'll be honest, they live in a hot country. They're enjoying the beach.
It's island life.
Beaches.
It's island life. And I think, look, we went out there last week and we did our food tasting and we did like a real run through of everything.
That's a quick question. What does the food tasting, what does this consist of? How many foods are you trying?
So it basically consisted of Jordan and I having a weekend without a child, getting pissed trying different wines.
Delicious.
And eating loads of food. It was unbelievable.
And then this is another one, because obviously my sister's getting married, so we discuss every canapé. I know the fucking works, not that it's encouraged me to want to ever get married, is like the filling of a wedding cake.
Oh, forget the wedding cake. I'm not bothering with that.
You're not having one?
Well, I'm doing things a little bit different, only because, right, I'm not a pudding person, firstly. Secondly, I know by that point, no one's going to want to have pudding.
Yeah.
So instead of having a cake and spending loads of money on a cake, we're going to do like...
sweet canapes?
No, it's going to be like a weird... sounds a bit strange, but like a flat, like big, large meringue.
Yeah.
With loads
Pavlova?
That's the one.
Yeah.
A pavlova. A pavlova with loads of raspberries on it that we're going to cut and like put in these cute little bowls, and then that's going to be
that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a bit of like, you get the whole cutting thing. You know, where the fuck did that come from, by the way?
I know, I don't know, but did you know the original wedding cake was a pie? So you know, like a
chicken pie?
Yeah, no, like a pork pie. That's what a wedding cake. Quickly Google that in case I made that up. I'm pretty sure I didn't make that up. That was what the original. That's what a wedding cake was, and you'd have like tiers of it.
I guess it must symbolise something.
The cutting of the cake.
Like a cake must symbolise, I guess, celebration or something.
But no, because I hadn't appreciated that a lot of these cakes, basically only one tier of the fucker is real. The rest of it's just fake. So people slice into it.
Yeah.
And then actually what you're given is not part of the cake. It just
I just thought to myself, things I don't want to spend money on.
Yeah.
The cake. No interest in spending money on the cake.
Yeah.
I would much rather put that towards alcohol and fun stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds really dodgy. You know, like props.
Props. Just don't get caught up Made in Chelsea, get all those fake flowers in. Can I just say, by the way,
I love a prop.
I've been watching Maths because I love it. Their like flower displays are phenomenal. Like, where do they get these?
Oh, they'll be from florists.
No, they're fake. If I lit a cigarette next to one of those flower stands, the whole lot would go up.
Well, they probably keep them in storage and just reuse them over a series.
But they are quite amazing, some of these pieces.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they get them all like professionally done, don't they? If the budget stretches.
Oh, budget. My dad was fucking horrified. They filmed at our house in Henley once and shoved a few fake tulips in his bush, and he went absolutely mental.
Oh God, some of the fake stuff, honestly, that Made in Chelsea use. Sorry, I'm getting myself comfortable here. Is that?
Get in. What's the last thing that you need to do? Oh, well, obviously we've got the hen do coming up.
Right, so we've got the hen do coming up, which actually, I don't know how I've managed to do this, but I'm having my hen do after my legal wedding. So I'm doing all things but wrong way round.
Yeah.
But anyway, it'll be really fun because I'm getting married on the Friday and we go on the hen do on the Tuesday. So it's going to be like a fun week of events. Really excited about that. I'm just excited. I'm not stressed.
That's the best way to be about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not stressed. I've got a few top tips though that I've kind of found along the way of this journey of bridalhood.
Yeah.
I would say never take your child to, if you've got anywhere. No to your dress fittings. Every time I've had to take Eva with me and her snotty grubby hands are all over like my lovely white dress.
No.
And she screamed every time I put her down. It's just been a really unenjoyable experience so far. And also you can see the woman like freaking out, like.
Well, I didn't realise you couldn't even have makeup on when you tried dresses on.
No, she put gloves on me.
Like you're touching the crown jewels.
And then there's my snotty daughter like just like wiping her snot all over it, and she's there like no. So definitely, yeah, if you can, childcare for dress trying.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely milking it and I don't care. Like I am wearing white for about 2 months straight.
Good.
Like, because obviously we're going away, it's, we'll be there for quite a few days.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm going to wear white, like most of the trip. Why not? But there are some really good brands actually that have that aren't over expensive, because some bridal wear and some pieces are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the prices of certain things are wild. But I've been looking for like cool brands that aren't really expensive.
Well, I'm about to launch my fucking line and it's got bridal stuff.
Well, send it this way.
I will when it launches.
So yeah, and I maybe that's a good point to like. I think there's definitely a gap in the market.
I should give you some of those pieces.
Yeah, listen, all, like, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Okay,
I will not say no.
Ready.
I will. Yeah, I will not decline. And yeah, so there's a few good brands which I'll mention in case anyone is in their 2027 or 6 bridal era. Really like Meshki.
Yeah,
they have some really amazing stuff for hen do, and also just like evening bridal stuff. Not too expensive either. Okay, this was a rogue one. Oh, Polly. Yeah. They've got some really great hen do stuff, like really lovely glitzy glam.
Yeah, 'cause can we say what your hen do theme is?
Yeah, well,
disco cow.
Yeah, disco rodeo. I mean, it's a bit cliche, but I'll be honest. I just love
cowboys.
I love cowgirl theme. I always have. Also, another weird point. I'm quite involved in the hen do. Like I know all the plans.
You made your way into the group chat.
I've smuggled my way into that group chat because I just think, firstly, I don't really like massive surprises. Secondly, you know what, when there's like loads of different groups of friends, it's nice to have like one person in the group chat who's like, so who can.
By the way, I don't know anyone in the group chat.
You do. You know Tiff, you know Habs, you know loads of people.
Is Habs not coming?
Oh, actually, no, but I had to remove her from the group chat because she got another wedding.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I also secretly think she's quite nervous to leave Ziggy, which is totally fair enough. So yeah, Tiff, who else do you know? You've met a couple of my friends, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But so no stripper, but I think we are having, where you draw a naked man. I went to a hen do and the same sort of, she had the naked live drawing.
That's quite a cool activity to do, actually.
It's just a bit more funny and like less, I don't know, I didn't want someone stripping on me. I think we can all just, this guy can pull down his pants, we all giggle at a penis and draw it.
Can I be honest? Having the balls to be someone who goes and takes your clothes off and girls draw you. Like, we did it on Made in Chelsea. I did it recently. Well, when I was last filming, we did it. And I couldn't keep a straight face.
No, I asked this guy, because obviously, like, it was my friend's hen do not long ago, and she had this naked live drawer, and I was just chatting away to him, like, oh, what do you do in the week? He's just
take my clothes off for money.
No, he's a carpenter from Essex. This is his weekend hustle.
That's quite high end, actually.
I said, what do you speak about it on, like, the building sites, like what you do at? And he's like, yeah, a few of my mates do it.
It's like a modern sort of, it's like another version of OnlyFans, but sort of memorable?
I also asked him, which I was surprised, but now I think about it, I'm not surprised. I said, who are the most like wild sort of hen do's you've ever been to? Because, you know, poor guy, I'm sure if you're hammered, like some of them are
Is
probably...
he specific for hen do's?
Pretty much, yeah. Or like, you know,
Does he
30th,
sort of dance
40th.
while we're trying to draw him?
No, you can't touch him really either. Like,
No,
it's not like a... Liv,
I think that's hashtag me too, isn't it?
I don't know, it's
Get your hands
something.
off that
It's definitely
model.
like, yeah, not in the T's and C's. But I think, yeah, he said the wildest women on hen do's are the old ones who are on like their second or third marriage. And I was
Really?
like, wow, apparently the older women are just wild.
Ferocious.
Yeah, but I would have thought, you know, you're older, you're wiser,
Well, no,
you know,
hang on, actually.
can't bear a hangover. But no.
I think that's because it's like no one gives a shit. But we
Yeah.
had a dancer who does Magic Mike, and I think he said something similar.
Yeah.
Because I actually used to not convince myself, but you know when you hear about men's stag do's, they honestly seem really quite tame. Like all the boys just go off and play fucking golf, whereas the women go absolutely
See,
berserk.
that's what the boys tell you.
No,
Like-
I know. that's the problem.
That's what they tell the wives at home when really... no, but to be honest, John's already had his stag do and he went skiing, which I think is a really lovely thing to do because you're doing an activity.
Yeah. What are your views on a sten?
I don't mind a sten, like I wouldn't mind that, but I think it's just a lovely excuse to be able to go away with your girls
Yeah.
and your guys, because when you're in a relationship and you have kids, you never really get that opportunity to, you're always, when you go on holiday, you go with your family.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you take holiday, you want to go and relax, whereas this is like a time where you can just solely spend with your girls, and I just think it's such a nice thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
And it's so rare that we get to do this, so that's why I'm so excited. Because it can be all my favourite people under one roof just getting
Girls
pissed.
gone wild.
Yeah.
Apart from me.
You'll still be wild, though.
Bring it back for the karaoke.
Yeah. Because it can be all my favourite people under one roof just getting
Girls
pissed.
gone wild. Okay, wildest hen do you've ever gone on?
Ooh. They're all very similar. The last year's hen do's that I went on, I was pregnant, so that was not wild. I was very boring.
Yeah.
And in bed by 10, because I was like at that bit where you feel quite ill still. I was quite early on. And the thought of like, it was in Mykonos and everyone smokes outside, and I was, and you know what I mean, when you're pregnant, firstly I didn't want to be around it, and secondly I was like feeling so sick, so I was very tame. Well, I'd say Tiff's hen do was pretty wild. Me and you you were snoring in the bed.
I was a real trooper.
You were a trooper, and I was doing, what do they call, belly flops into the swimming pool
The
on a
videos
giant
from that.
aubergine.
That was actually a lot of fun, that hen do.
It's genuinely like one of those memes when your man thinks you're out cheating, and then it's just
It's
like
not,
someone
it's like all the girls doing
belly
like
flopping.
synchronized swimming and looking like absolute twats. No, that was actually
I'm
quite
like
good.
Superman-y. I can't even. I'm pure ick. It was an aubergine inflatable, and I was belly flopping onto it. And I want to say I was doing it for about an hour
I know. I think
whilst you were snoring into a bucket.
Okay, we need to calm that down. For any potential suitors out there, I don't snore anymore. I'll have you know, I've had that all dealt with.
She's had her pull-ups out, and I'm joking.
Polyps? That's not up your arse.
No, you can get them in your nose as well.
Oh, for God's sake. I don't have any polyps anywhere. This is outrageous. And how is my sweet, gorgeous Eva?
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Will she be walking by the wedding?
Yeah, she's pretty much walking now.
Is she a little flower girl?
She's a little flower girl, yeah. She's a gorgy flower
Have
girl.
you got other kids coming to the wedding?
Only like flower girl, like cousins,
Yeah.
and stuff.
And then they're escorted off.
And then, yeah, pretty much. Because there is like an argument, kids, no kids, ultimately no adult with a young child will really, really fully enjoy themselves.
With the kids there.
Yeah, and it just gives them, and also them and their partners, it's a perfect excuse to be able to enjoy a couple of days away together.
Yeah.
And again, I think I'm doing it for their relationships.
No, I do agree with that, actually.
I just think it's a night, you know, you can all have fun and let your hair down far more than obviously if the kids are around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then just one more bit. In terms of inviting people, how have you done it with your female friends or male friends and their partners? Is it a case of no ring, no bring, or how have you done it in terms of couples?
It's been I've not done no ring, no bring. It's more like, if they've been together a long time, do we know them as a couple? Like, do we hang out with them? There are some people that I've had friends for years, I've never met their partners.
What's your view on that? Like, if you don't know the partner, would you invite them or not?
No, I wouldn't know.
Because I kind of agree with that.
Only because, like, firstly, the expense of like per person at a wedding is a lot of money, right?
And an abroad one.
And an abroad one. It's a lot of money. If I don't know them, then, you know, I genuinely can't have that many people. So where does the line get drawn?
Yeah. And then also, I would always worry that the person that you don't know, how many other people do they actually know? Because then are they going to be like hanging on to your mate, whoever the girlfriend is? Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing.
How many days is your actual wedding in Mallorca?
2.
Oh yeah, the first and the second day.
Yeah, 2 days. But then we're doing 2 days either side of, like, whoever wants to. Like, I'm not putting pressure on people to come, because ultimately it's a big ask. But, like, we're doing night before just like a big dinner, and then day after the pool party we're doing like a boat out for whoever is there and wants to join.
Nice.
But it's like a whoever wants to can.
Yeah.
Not like you must
come. Do you feel pressure to do more events because it's abroad, the people coming?
No, we're just doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
And then whoever wants to join can join. Since having Eva, when I know that if I've been on a hen do, and it took me about a year to even, it sounds really sad, to have fun again, but I was so anxious that, I don't know, it did take me a while for me to be able to let my hair down, but I was like a caged dog. I was like, for the first time I ever left.
To let loose.
Yeah, I was like, I had been caged for a year.
Why was I not there the night that this happened?
No, I was cartwheeling everywhere. Like, I don't know why I do this when I'm drunk. I just cartwheel.
When Em and I both used to get pissed, it's actually really, this haunts me sometimes, is, you know, when you click on your WhatsApp to look through photos that you've sent to people, I on occasion do it to look for like the odd message or something. The photographs that I have sent with one eye open, chicken nugget on face, ketchup everywhere, like it's at 3 a.m. to each other, is a disgrace.
I think, and you know, on your phone when you have featured photos, sometimes I've had to hide, like, because I can't. I'm like, no, not that time.
I can't believe the amount we used to go out though. Like, I honestly don't think I'd have the energy now.
Do you remember when we set the boat on fire?
Yeah.
In Ibiza.
Okay, it wasn't. We know perfectly well who it was that time who did that. But yeah, the savage. Who out of the Made in Chelsea cast would make the best emergency babysitter?
Ooh, emergency babysitter. Who would be really good?
I'd actually say me.
Well, that's like. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't sound too fucking convinced. I wouldn't give her a fag.
I would say, or even like Tiff.
Oh yeah, Tiff is.
Do you know what I mean? She's like Mother Earth.
She really is.
So I feel like she would be a good one, but she lives miles away, and also I feel like it's easier for you, and I wouldn't mind asking you because
I haven't got any other children.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's true, because I feel bad. I'm like, oh god, well Tiff will be looking after both of hers. She doesn't want another one, whereas I'll be like, Liv, please come look after Eva. And
I'll do it. Listen, I love kids.
You're amazing with kids.
I know, I don't know why, which is really odd.
Well, I guess you've got younger brothers, younger siblings.
That is true.
That's probably is true. You're very like caring person as well.
Oh, thanks. Have you written your vows?
I'm not doing that.
What is the rule on this?
You don't. I'm just using I know this is really unromantic of me, but I'm not that girly. I cringe. I can't bear it. Jordan would be really good at that. I'm terrible at things like that.
I have to say, I would find it incredibly uncomfortable.
I would I'm gonna find it uncomfortable as it is. So
wait, actually, but do you have to say anything at your own wedding? Not really, other than I do.
Not me as a bride. No, it's brilliant.
See, that is quite.
I just sit there and lap it all up.
No, because I just had is this going out? My dad and my sister's going out before this, right? No, because I just had my dad and my sister on, and we were talking about the wedding speeches. Who's doing speeches at your wedding?
My dad.
Yeah.
Which is his worst nightmare.
Really?
He's not like me. I am like my mum, and my brother is like my dad. My dad is very shy, very like keeps himself to himself. probably thinks I'm insane for like the jobs I do and like the things I do. So it's going to be his idea of hell, but he said obviously he's going to do it.
Yeah.
He's a very traditional man. He would never not. But I think he'll probably keep it quite short and sweet. But his is quite an easy one anyway, because as father of the bride, all you really have to do is talk about the bride and like kind of just talk about how amazing I am.
How glorious you are.
And it's the best man speech that I feel like is a little bit more pressured, because you have to make everyone laugh in that.
Who is Jordan's best man? His brother?
Yes, his brother's best man and actually one of his friends as well. So I think they're going to do like a little combined thing, which I really like. I think.
Yeah, that is quite sweet. Have you got any bridesmaids doing any?
No.
Because is it normal for that to happen or not? Like, there's so many different elements to it.
But I also love the fact that like you can do it exactly how you want to do it. Like I am traditional, but also there are things massively like have changed that I'm not bothered about, like the cake. We're not getting a celebrant for our Mallorca wedding.
So how are you doing it? Is there like a mini sort of ceremony?
Yeah, there is a full-blown ceremony, but the legal stuff is all done. But we're just going to get like Jordan's brother-in-law to do it.
Oh, perfect. And how long's that going on for?
4 hours. No, I'm joking. Not long, really, because it's going to be boiling hot, and it's just going to be like a really lovely moment. Like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Oh God, that's ideal. Then I can have a quick ciggy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can puff away during it if you want. It's all very relaxed. It's all very chilled.
Yeah, this is all sounding heavenly.
Yeah, it's going to be heavenly.
Are there any particular things that your parents, tradition-wise, had asked you and Jordan to have at the wedding or want you to do?
No, because another thing we're not doing. Jordan's family are parents are divorced, and so are mine. So we're not doing the whole top table thing.
Oh, is that a religious? Oh no, that's not a religious thing. That's
it's
just
not a religious
setting
thing. It's a traditional thing that there's a top table and it goes. I don't know. There's a certain place for like mother of the bride, father of the bride, blah 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 blah, and you all sit in these little seats. Firstly, like I want to be sitting near. I know some like I want to be sitting near like my bridesmaids and also my mum and my dad. But you know we're doing long tables so they can be next to their partners. Yeah. They don't. You know they get on perfectly fine, but they don't really want to be next to each other. They want to be with their partners. Yeah. Same goes for, well, actually, Jordan's mum doesn't have one, but you know, they just want to be around people, I guess, that they want to be around. So we're kind of scrapping the whole top table vibe. Yeah. And we'll be close proximity of our parents. But not next to them. Yeah.
And what about? I'm just so fascinated by this. What about couples? Do you sit them with each other or separate?
With each other.
Have you? Because that's another thing that people normally don't do. You normally don't put couples with each other.
Oh, mate, I've never thought of this.
No, I know.
Do you not?
No, I don't think you do. See, all this stuff, I know, but
I've thought of that.
Have you done the full seating plan?
No.
See, that's another one that then, like, how do you think about, like, is there anyone going that you know you shouldn't sit next to each other?
No, but I know that there are certain people that will want to sit closer to each other because they know each other. Yeah. But then there's also something really lovely about meeting new people on these in weddings. I do think that if you, and like even with you coming on my hen do, sometimes when I go on hen dos and I don't know anyone, I have like an even better time than I would if I knew loads of people.
No,
it forces you to meet people and like actually chat to new people. I'm quite a creature of habit. I'm one of those people where like I have my little close knit group of friends, and that's all I really. That's kind of it. Yeah. But when you go away and you meet new people and you actually have to
make an effort
and talk.
Bring out your social skills,
I know,
which mine have done the shitter at this point, let me tell you.
But sometimes it can be fun.
Yeah.